I feel like I can do anything. I know it sounds really cliche.
It shouldn't matter what is your background is or what your gender is.
There is nothing that women cannot do. It's just that we have this false idea that we cannot do it.
I don't think that many people realize how many women work in our brewery and how many different jobs we all do.
Women! Hi, I'm Mel and I'm a brewer. So we've got 6 women that I work directly with on the brew floor every day, which is amazing. And we've got 2 new brewers that have just started, which you can see on their face, they're super excited. They're like, wow, there's women here, it's amazing. So yeah, it's just really fun. It's fun just to have that dynamic.
We have 50% women working for us, which I think is amazing. We work across the kind of office side of it, finance side of it, and then in production, and obviously in our tap rooms as well. It brings a great kind of spread of perspectives.
Previous role, I was the only woman in the team, so yeah, coming to Cloudwater and seeing such a good number of females in the industry, so yeah, it's really great.
There is a strong female presence. I felt very welcome when I first started because of that. Like, other breweries that I've worked at have been lad heavy.
It feels like no one's ever pulling up the ladder behind them. Everyone is always lending a helping hand and dragging everyone up with them, and it's really lovely.
It's incredible to be working alongside experienced female brewers. It's just really inspirational to have role models around.
We need more women in beer, in all of the sectors, from production, from sales, from packaging, and they can absolutely do everything.
Hi, my name is Vilma. My role is online shop lead. I found that quite actually interesting when I moved here, and if I'd go to a pub and order a pint, they'd be like, are you sure you don't want a half? And at first I wouldn't quite understand what they meant, as it's not ladylike to drink. So I think the sexism around beer definitely has a little bit more history in Britain, I think.
I'm Ashley. I work in the lab in the brewery, doing gravities, pHs, cell counts. I'll do ABV distillations, VDK distillations. Very often when people ask what I do for a job, they're very shocked because it's such a traditionally a male-dominated world, the beer industry.
Hi, I'm Danny and my job role is in online retail. So I started working in craft beer bars around 9.5 years ago and then have since moved up to Manchester to study for my brewing and distilling degree. It's still male heavy, especially white cis male. It has opened up quite a lot in the past kind of decade, but still got a long way to go.
You expect a certain aged man with a certain background to drink these beers. The beer industry is male-oriented, but we can't really see that in Cloudwater. We try to be as much gender equal as we can.
Like, over the years, I've sort of met so many women who are on the other side of the bar who don't really feel comfortable ordering beer or asking about beer, and I think the more that you normalise women being in beer, hopefully makes women feel more comfortable in those spaces and more comfortable stepping into the industry as well.
I don't want women to walk into a bar and order a pint of the stout that they want and get given something completely different because someone else has decided that that's what women drink. Women drink everything.
Hi, I'm Robin. So I work in the cellar. I'm the cellar manager, and I closely watch the fermentations, seeing our beer from brew day through to sign off at final packaging. I liked biology in school, but it didn't click that brewing was even a career that I could consider or look at. It wasn't until after university that I started to piece it together, and I thought that is perfect for me. So I think having that exposure maybe a little bit earlier would have helped me, definitely.
I guess I feel pretty lucky because I was kind of brought up to think that the fact that I was a woman shouldn't alter what I do for my job or my career, like it wouldn't affect it, but I think it's really important to kind of up representation in loads of different industries just to show that it doesn't matter what gender you are.
Hey guys, I'm Konstantina. I'm doing research and development here in Cloudwater in a project with the University of Manchester. There are a lot of women in science, in academia especially, but I think that the women in science, they have to prove themselves so much, like constantly. There is a lot of things that still they need changing and the women to be more empowered.
Where I have worked in other industries that are bigger and the kind of management and directors and stuff like that are all men, it's great to be able to get into that management structure of a business, and hopefully, I like to think, be able to influence other women to do the same.
It's so exciting to be celebrating International Women's Day this year at Cloudwater because we've reached out to loads of different people outside of the company and set up collaborations. We've got every woman in the company involved. Yeah, it's just been super fun to highlight all of these amazing women that work in this company and industry.
It's really just a celebration and a chance to kind of get involved and brew beer, which is always fun.
It's all about like women empowerment, and it brings different cultures and different people, like women from different backgrounds, together to celebrate this day.
So celebrating International Women's Day is all about recognizing the excellent women in this industry that we work with, that we're lucky to call our friends, and seeing the wonderful work that gets done by women in beer.
When we have days like this, it proves that, you know, women are capable of doing these things too, and we're breaking the stigma.
It's a nice reminder each year to think about women who have pioneered, who have made paths for women in the past. It's a time to sort of acknowledge all the amazing women around you who are doing great things, and also just to think about how you keep doing that work and how you make it better for every woman that comes after you.
I'm really, really excited to celebrate International Women's Day. I think it's such an important day to celebrate achievements of women, not just in the beer industry, but worldwide across every sphere. And I'm really, really excited to be celebrating it by brewing beer with other women.